guys, Jessica here and welcome back to my channel. So if you have watched any of my previous videos, you know that I've always been overweight. So I'm about to start the keto diet. So I'm trying to get my pantry and my refrigerator ready for when I do go to the grocery store. So hopefully that will be in a couple days. But I just pulled everything out of my pantry and I'm just going through what I can have and what I can't have on this keto diet. So I figure I would show you what I had in my pantry, which is actually kind of terrifying to show people, be like, well, look, that's why you're fat and you're overweight. But so we're going to go through what you can have and what you can't have, and some maybes, maybe not, just depending on how you are, if you're good with self-control or not. Obviously, I'm not good with self-control because look at me. To subscribe to my channel. Thank you to everyone that has subscribed to my channel. It means the world to me and I'm so glad you're joining me on this journey. And also don't forget to click that notification bell so you get notified of whenever I post new videos. So let's get to it, guys. These marshmallows and they are escaping. Oh no. Okay, marshmallows. You cannot have marshmallows on the keto diet. Let's see what it says. Total carbohydrates 24, like what the actual crap, and 16 of that is sugars and only 1 gram of protein. So sorry marshmallows, but you gotta go. Spaghetti, it only has 1.5 grams of fat in it, and let's see, total carbohydrates 41, guys, 41 carbohydrates. 5 of that is fiber, and then 2 of that is sugar, and then 7 grams of protein. If you only get 20 carbohydrates a day, even 50 carbohydrates a day, that's ridiculous. So bye-bye. You can't have pasta anyways on the keto diet, so bye-bye spaghetti. Another thing I see that I know I cannot have is more pasta. This is probably why I'm so overweight. Another 42 carbohydrates, 2 of it's fiber, so that knocks it down to 40. 2 grams of sugar, 7 grams of protein. Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's so ridiculous. The vegetable oil. You can have oils. A lot of people use coconut oil, but this has a serving size is 1 tablespoon. And it's 120 calories, 14 grams of fat, guys, and it has 0 carbs. So yeah, I really cook with butter, so I really use this to like season my cast iron skillet. So this is a keep. Tea. I am not a coffee drinker. I am a tea lover. I love me tea. Of course, granted, it's sweet tea because I'm from the South, but I really can't have sugar anymore, but I'm still gonna drink tea. So I'm not even going to bother looking at this because I hate this tea with a passion, but I have some more tea, so this is going away. Finally, my favorite tea that I like to get is this tea. It's the Tealy British Blend Premium Black Tea. I get mine from Walmart. So let's look and see. A serving size is 1 tea bag. I usually use about 4 because I like a good strong tea. 0 calories, 0 carbs, 0. So you can have as much unsweet tea as you like, and you could always put like a sugar substitute in it if you would prefer. So definitely gonna keep this. Brought this to me for Christmas since we did Christmas together. Hot chocolate. So let's see. Swiss Miss. 0 fat. Total carbohydrates 4. Dietary fiber less than 1, so you really can't subtract that. And 2 protein. Would I keep this? No, I would not keep it because I feel like just for a drink, it's not worth those carbs that you're using. So I'm gonna give this back to my mom. So mom, this is coming your way if you're watching. Tea brand that I really like is Louisiana tea. Let's see, this has zero everything. So what else do I see I cannot have? So I know that you cannot have rice. So let's just see. Serving size is a half a cup. Zero fat. Carbohydrates, 49 carbohydrates, and only one of that is dietary fiber, so that knocks it down to 48 carbohydrates and only 4 grams of protein. I'm gonna keep this because I have family coming in and I'm making a pot roast and they like to have rice with it, but I just will not eat the rice, and I will give this to my mom afterwards. Cereal, some of my favorite cereal: Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Fruity Pebbles, Captain Peanut Butter Crunch. This is Honey Bunches of Oats, honey roasted. This size is 3/4 a cup. We all know that we don't need no 3/4 a cup of cereal, okay? I'm an 80s kid and a 90s teenager, so I know about pouring you a bowl of cereal and playing Mario Brothers. 25 carbohydrates, and only 2 of that is 2, so that knocks it down to 23 carbohydrates for 3/4 a cup, and only 2 grams of protein. Sorry, but you gots to go. I feel like I want to donate this food to like the food bank, but they probably won't take it because it's, you know, like opened and half eaten. But I feel so bad like throwing this food away. Peanut butters. As you can tell, I love peanut butter. 17 carbohydrates, and only 1 of those is less than fiber, so you really can't subtract that, and only 2 protein. So bye bye, Nutter Butters. I'm gonna miss you so much. This is cookie butter, guys. Oh my god, I love me some cookie butter. It's like a liquid graham cracker. 2 tablespoons. 11 grams of fat. That's good, right? We're gonna keep on going. 17 carbohydrates, and none of that's fiber, so all this counts. That's only 1 gram of protein. Smell it one last time. Oh my god, so good, but you got to go. I'm sorry. We're so good while you lasted. I love making milk tea, or you could call it bubble tea or whatever, but it's tea, and then, you know, you put so much sugar in it or sweetener, and then you put non-dairy creamer in it. 1 carbohydrate and peanut butter on the go, Jiffy. 22 grams of fat, 11 carbohydrates, but 3 of those are fiber, so that knocks it down to 8 carbohydrates, and it's 9 protein. So these are pretty good. Like, I usually I think I'll keep on getting these, and I can dip my celery in it, and you can have the whole thing. That's my thing, is like tricking my mind, is like, oh, you can only have so much, but you can have the whole thing of this. So that's like a win-win in my book. So Skippy peanut butter bites. I feel this would be okay to eat. A serving size is 10 pieces, and it's 10 grams of fat, 14 carbohydrates, and 5 grams of protein. So like the only time I would eat this is if I needed to get some carbohydrates into me with a high protein. You could eat this, or you know what, you can only have 5 and cut it in half even more. So I think this would be okay to have on the keto diet. These are honey roasted peanuts. Now 13 grams of fat, which is good, and you can have nuts on the keto diet. You just have to watch certain ones. It has 7 carbohydrates, and 1 of those is fiber, so that knocks it down to 6 carbohydrates, and it's 6 grams of protein. So if you need to use carbohydrates for your day, yeah, I can see me having these, so I'm gonna keep these. Cashew nuts. Now I heard cashew nuts you have to be kind of careful with, but a serving size is 1/4 cup, 13 grams of fat, and it has a dietary fiber of less than 1, so we can't subtract anything, and it has 5 grams of protein. So again, if you need to get some of your carbohydrates in for the day, I'm definitely gonna keep these around. This is what I use to get a little bit more protein. The serving size is 1 scoop. Total fat is 1. Carbohydrates is only 1.5. And only 1 of that is sugar, and it's 18 protein. So definitely gonna keep this around to get, you know, some protein in me if I'm running short or whatever. So definitely gonna keep this stuff. I love ranch in any and every kind of form, and yes, I use this in a lot of my cooking. So let's see if we can have it. Only 1 fiber and no protein. So yes, you can have ranch seasoning. Honey, I don't think you can have honey. And pepper, seasoning, salt. We can keep this because there's no carbohydrates in it. Most seasoning you can keep. Everything that's in my fridge that I know I cannot have, and we're going to throw it into our little trash bag. So let's start with cheese. I love cheese. You can have cheese on the keto diet. So this first cheese is a Mexican style cheese. 9 grams, less than 1 carbohydrate, and 7 grams of protein. So you can have like as much of this as you want, basically. I have some mozzarella cheese. I'm gonna be trying fathead pizza for the first time, and my mom's gonna try it with me, so I'm so excited to make it and to try it. But this is 1/4 cup is a serving, 6 grams of fat, 1 carbohydrate, and 7 grams of protein. So again, you can have as much of this as you like. Grated Parmesan cheese. I got this because I tried making a Little Caesar dupe recipe. I'll have it somewhere linked up above if you want to check that out. It's not keto friendly, but you can still check it out if you want to. And it does taste almost exactly like Little Caesar's Crazy Bag. 0 carbs and 2 protein, so you can have this stuff. So we're gonna keep this too. You can have butter. Butter is good. If you're gonna get butter, get the high fat butter. My favorite butter to get personally is Kerrygold butter. It's a little bit on the expensive side, but it's organic butter and it is so freaking good. And of Lake's butter, as you hear the lovely dump truck in the background. Okay. 11 grams of fat, 0 carbs, 0 protein. So you can have butter. Now all these things that you're thinking like, oh my gosh, that's so high fat, you can have it because your body is trying to switch from using energy from carbohydrates and sugar to switching to fat. So things like butter, cheese, cream cheese, sour cream, you want to get the high fattening ones because that's what's going to help your body switch over in the long run. So we're going to keep this butter. These are, you know, the famous diced pears and the syrup thing. 17 carbohydrates in it. 1 of those is fiber, so that knocks it down to 16, and 15 of it is sugar with no protein. So I'm sorry, but you got to go, pears. These little snack pack of puddings. I know I'm gonna have to throw these away, but let's see. A serving size is 1 cup, and it's 4.5 grams of fat, 32 carbohydrate, guys, and only one of those is fiber, so that knocks it down to 31 carbohydrate, and protein is less than 1. You're not getting any kind of nutrient from this whatsoever, so you got to go. How's that? My garbage bag is almost full, guys. How sad is that? I'm so sad. And I just think, like, all this money that I've been spending, thinking it's so much easier to buy processed food and low-fat foods, but actually it's probably cheaper to do the keto and buy mostly meats and veggies and stuff that doesn't have a lot of carbs in it. I feel so sad now. Sugar-free Jello. It's 2 carbohydrates. You probably can have this if you want like a sweet snack or something, and you could always put like some whipped cream on top of it. That'd be good. So this is gonna stay in my keep. Actually, wait, let me see. Is it still good? Yes, it's still good. So we are gonna keep this stuff. Pepperoncini peppers. I use these in my Mississippi pot roast, which I will have a link to it above if you want to check it out. So can I have this? 1 carb. So it's not too bad. I'm so scared to look at these because I love these so much. These are so delicious. These are the Chobani Flip Greek yogurt things. It has, half of it is vanilla low-fat yogurt, and then the other half is like, it's honey roasted peanuts, peanut butter clusters, and milk chocolate on the other side, and you just flip it over and mix it together. And I used to eat this for breakfast all the time. Total fat 7 grams. Okay, we're good so far. Total carbs, 26 grams of carbs. What the actual front door? Protein, but it has 12 grams of protein in it, but still, that's like, that would be more than my carbs I'm allowed for the day. So, but Jessica, losing weight is more important. You were good while you lasted. Ketchup. It's total carbs 5, 4 of that is sugar. So yeah, 0 protein. Buy ketchup. Mayo. Let's see, this is just like a Kroger brand of mayo, real mayonnaise. The serving size is 1 tablespoon. Fat, 11 grams of fat. Total carbs 0, protein 0. So yes, you can have mayonnaise. Ranch, I love me some ranch. Carbs is 2 grams and 0 protein. So I like to keep this just for my salads. I used to like have it with everything: fries, pizza rolls, pizza, red plum jelly. We have red plum jelly in our house, and no one's like ever heard of red plum jelly. Like, if you haven't, it's really good. But if you're on the keto diet, I'm pretty sure you can't have it. But yeah, you cannot have it. It's serving size is 1 tablespoon, 50 calories, 0 fat, 13 carbs, which 13 of those is sugar. So it's all basically sugar. So buy red plum jelly. It was nice. Thank you for being around for my childhood, but now you got to go. Alcohol. No, let me make a clarification. This is not Everclear. My good friend James made this for me, and it's homemade Kahlua. But you cannot have alcohol on the keto diet. What's alcohol made of? Most of it is made of grains or potatoes. So I can't have this, but I'm gonna give this to a really, really, really good home. Stock. I use this a lot in my cooking, so let's see if I can still have it. 1 carbohydrate and 3 grams of protein. So yes, beef stock, you're still good to go. These are apples and pears, and no, you cannot have apples and pears. They just have way too much sugar in it. Yes, it's a natural sugar, but you're you're trying to cut down on the sugar, so you really can't have it. So bye-bye, apples and pears. I'm going to be planning a grocery trip, so whenever I do, I definitely will take y'all along and show y'all what I get and what I would usually get and what I can't get. So yeah, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and of course, if you have any information on the keto diet, definitely feel free to leave a message down below or leave a comment down below. And also you can reach me on my other social media platforms. It's all listed down below. So yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.